Hi everyone, in this video we're going to look at the definitions of audits and inventory and the relationship between these two procedures. We often find that the terms inventory and audits are used interchangeably, but while they do both contribute to accountability for collections, they are two different activities. Inventory is one of the Spectrum primary procedures, which are required to be in place for UK accredited museums. Inventory is defined in Spectrum as making sure you have the basic information to be accountable for the objects in your care and tackling the backlog if you do not. You can see a summary of the core inventory information here. If you do not have this information in place, the suggested procedure will take you through the step-by-step way to tackle this. Once you do have the core inventory information in place for the collections in your care, you should be able to maintain it by ensuring the other primary procedures continue to run smoothly and by undertaking regular audit. Audit is defined in Spectrum as systematically checking the accuracy and completeness of the information you have about the collections in your care. To carry out an audit, you start with the information you already have. For example, checking that location information matches the physical reality by going to the location recorded for an object and seeing if the object is there. This is different to conducting an inventory, which involves going systematically through every object in a chosen location, recording and updating core inventory information. So unlike an audit, in the inventory process, you'll sometimes find objects you are not expecting because you're starting with the objects themselves rather than the object information. You can also use the audit procedure to check the quality of your documentation more broadly. For example, you might carry out an audit on the use of terminology in catalogue records. Because the scope of audit is fairly broad, your organisation needs to consider its approach at policy level. For example, how often will you carry out routine audits on different parts of the collections and information systems? What will be the aims and scopes of these audits? And do any parts of the collections or systems need more frequent or more rigorous audits? Regular audits will allow you to identify individual issues that need resolving, for example, a missing object, as well as broader patterns or broader issues such as training needs or internal procedures that need reviewing because perhaps they aren't being implemented properly. Any improvements identified by either the inventory or the audit procedure can feed into your documentation plan. Thanks for watching. For more detail, don't forget to look at the full procedures on our website.